You're watching Second Mate Generation. Tips, Tricks AMP, Tutorial. Now your host Second Officer Dana. If you are aspiring deck officer, this video is for you. If you like my video, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel AMP, click notification bell so you won't miss any of our video.
Good day mga sir. Our topic for this video is about ECDIS Chart 1. So what is ECDIS Chart 1? ECDIS Chart 1 is a checking method if ECDIS chart display is compatible with the latest presentation library issued by IHO. This chart shows an example of compatibility check with the Presentation Library Edition 4.0. So Chart 1 can be loaded on the ECDIS to confirm match between Chart 1 and the standard. So where you can find this information, you will find this information in NP231 3rd edition 2019 Guide to the Practical Use of ENC. So page 13, this is the illustration of ECDIS Chart 1, and this is page 14. So this chart and this chart is the same. So once the inspector want only to see this chart, and you will show to inspector this chart. So as you can see, ECDIS Chart 1, if the mariner is presented with a feature on screen they do not recognize, they can't either use the peak report function or consult the ECDIS Chart 1. ECDIS Chart 1 is provided with the IHO Presentation Library and is an ENC which contains all the symbols used in ECDIS. Being an ENC, all of the symbols can be interrogated via the ECDIS peak report for the mariner to find out more information. So you will also find this information in the last page. So here, in Annex 6, so checking IHO Presentation Library edition number in the ECDIS. So previously, the edition is 3.4, and then the upgrade to edition 4.0 in September 2014. So here, so this is the date dependent, and this is the look ahead of ECDIS, and when the look ahead touch this danger, it will highlight. So as you can see here, the color yellow is the caution and the red is the alarm highlight. So ECDIS Chart 1, and then this is for the update. It is also ECDIS Chart 1, figure number 3. So that's all. So how to find ECDIS Chart 1 and Tokyo Keiki ECDIS. So here we have a Tokyo Keiki ECDIS. So we will go to update, and we will click the reference and the color test, and you will see the Presentation Library Edition 4.0. So the ECDIS Chart 1 is here. This is the ECDIS Chart 1, and when the inspector asks you if you want to see only this chart, so just go to AA5, C1, AB1, and this is the chart. So in this chart you see the date dependent, the peak report, and this is the overscale part of display, the non-ANC data, also the magnetic variation, the caution, and the alarm highlight. This is precision approximate. So also here in this chart you will see this and the other one. So in this chart, if the inspector asks to hide and unhide this date dependent, you cannot hide and unhide here. So you can only show to him this peak report. You just go to information and click this, and then you will see the new object. And then as you can see, marker for date dependent objects. So if the inspector wants to see the hide and show of this date dependent, you just go to monitor. So here I already prepare. Go to user chart, and here we have date dependent, edit, and go to. So prior the inspection, just prepare and find date dependent on your chart and make a shortcut so that it is very easy to show to the inspector. So after you show to him this one, this is the date dependent, and just go back and go to chart and go to date, and here it is, the highlight date dependent, and to hide this one, just uncheck, and to show, just click this one. So the period, about the period, you can click this date dependent, and then you will see here in the object info, precautionary area, and here the new traffic separation scheme, Gran Canaria, entry into force 01 December 2006. So when you click this period, and you can enter here December 2006 until the current date, and then if you put this date to 2005, and then this date dependent will disappear. As you can see, it will disappear, but when you make it 2006, and then it will show it again. So I always use today. So we will go back to reference and make this chart one. So when the inspector wants to see this overscale part of the display, so just go back to monitor. So here I make already a presentation. So just go to chart, user chart, and the dependent overscale ID. Just go to. So overscale ID only shows when to chart with different compilation scale. So you will zoom out and you will see this overscale part of the display. So meaning to say, this chart and this chart is different compilation scale. So it is not used for safe navigation. So it must never be used during the road monitoring. So when the inspector asks other display in chart 1, such as this non-ANC data, just go back and then go to monitor and just zoom out until you will see this color orange. So this is, so you see nothing here. So just, we will go back to reference. Okay, so variation. So if inspector want to see the variation or the peak report, so in your main screen, just zoom in. So this is the magnetic variation. Just click into the information and then click this magnetic variation icon, and you will see here the magnetic variation, and this is it. So to see this correction, just go to legend. So as you can see, 11 and 1 West 2020 and 2021. When you go to legend, you will see here the it is already 0.81. Okay, 0.81 West. So now, if the inspector want to see the peak report, just go to information and click this peak report. This one, this is the peak report. So as you can see, Rex. So that's all. This is the end of my video. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching.